Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Royal Ascot here on Friday. It is June the 17th, 2016. I'm going to look at all the races. Before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections. So let's get on to all the races. Starting off at race number 1, the 2:30 post time. It's the Albany Stakes. It's Group 3 here for fillies, 2-year-olds only, going for a purse of $117,500 in American currency. 6 furlongs, 1,200 meters on the turf course ahead of them, 16 horses, and I found my way to the 4 horses top selection. Create a Dream at 4-1 with Frankie Dettori. I'm going to put this horse into an exacta key. I'm going to go 4 with the 5, 13, 14. $4 exact key. It's going to cost you $3, but number 4, Create a Dream, 4-1, Frankie Dettori for Wesley Ward, an American shipper that has never made a start in North America. Has one start that was in England at Ascot over this course on the 27th of April. Yielding turf course, 5 furlongs in conditions, Class 2. Horse won by a neck with Jose Valdivia coming in from the States to ride this horse. He had a very nice run that day, won easy. Was 5-1 also, which was probably quite surprising. It's only one start, but I think this horse will really do well here today. Did well over what kind of course? I think this horse will have a very good run here today. Watch out for this one. So top selection here for this race. So to recap my best race number 1, the 2:30 post time from Royal Ascot's the Albany Stakes. Gonna go to the 4 horse, Create a Dream. Gonna put this horse into an exact key. Gonna go 4 with the 5, 13, 14 for $1 exact key. It's gonna cost you $3. So now let's get on to race number 2, the 3:05 post time from Royal Ascot. It is the King Edward Stakes, Group 2 here, going for a purse of $317,000 for 3-year-olds. Colts and Geldings only traveling a mile and a half, 2,400 meters. 9 horses going to post here. I found my way to the 2-horse Beacon Rock here at 3-1, owned by the Coolmar Group, run by Ryan Moore. Like I said, I'm going to go 2 with the 3, 4, 6 for the exact key. But last time out, the 2-horse ran at Kirk in Ireland on the 22nd of May, a mile and a quarter, and in a stakes race that day. This horse won by 2 lengths. It was 90 cents to the dollar, but won very easy in a field of 5. Really destroyed the field. Start before that was at Leopardstown in Ireland on the 8th of May, and a Group 3 Derby Trial Stakes. Horse finished 4th by 1 3/4 lengths. Just needed a little extra ground. The mile and a half distance really helped this horse out of Galileo. Could really handle the distance, I think. And then Leopardstown on the 10th of April, mile and a quarter, and the Ballystack Stakes. Horse finished 3rd by 8 3/4 lengths. He just had nothing basically in the last furlong. Like I said, the mile and a half distance should really run well. Horse ran the Autumn Stakes at Newmarket last season, finished 2nd by half length. Gets Ryan Moore back. Ryan Moore's the best starts this horse has. Had Ryan Moore on it. So I'm going to go with this one. So recap my best race number 2, the 3:05 post time from Royal Ascot's King Edward Stakes. Going to go to the 2 horse Beacon Rock. Going to put this horse into an exacta key. Going to go 2 with the 3, 4, 6 for $1 exact key. It's going to cost you $3. So now let's get on to race number 3, the 3:40 post time from Ascot. It's Commonwealth Cup here, Group 1 horses here, Class 1 also, going for a purse of $632,000. It's for 3-year-olds only, traveling 6 furlongs on the turf course, 12 horses running here, and it's a very difficult race to get your mind around. I found my way to the 1 horse at a bit of a price here, 12-1, Barantino, at 12-1, William Buick for Godolphin. Going to put this horse into an exacta key. Going to go 1 with the 3, 10, 12 for $1 exact key. It's going to cost you $3. But number 1, Barantino, 12-1, William Buick for Godolphin for Mark Johnson, who trains this one. Last time out, ran at Haddock on the 28th of May, 6 furlongs in the Group 2 Sandy Lane Stakes. Finished 4th by 4 lengths that day. This horse has been improving after the last 2 runs. Just weakened a little bit that day. I lost to Quiet Reflection, who's a winner of his last 4, but for some reason, when I pick horses, especially abroad in different countries, that win 4 in a row, and then I pick it, they always lose. So I always fall for that trap. So this race, I'm not. The horse is gonna win the 12 horse. I bet you. I have them on the exacta, but you never know. If they offered pick 4s and pick 3 wagering in the UK racing here for the States, if you're in the States for that, I would put that horse on a ticket, the 12 horse, but I always get screwed by picking a horse that wins 4 starts in a row, and then I pick it. It always loses, so that's why I'm not picking the 12 horse. But I also think it's going to get beat today because it's running against a lot tougher. But the 1 horse, he finished 4th behind Quick Reflection last time out. Like I said, he was improving. Ran 2,000 guineas at Newmarket back in April 30th. Horse finished 9th by 8 3/4 lengths behind Galileo's Gold, who won that day. who had an incredible run, who won on opening day of the Royal Ascot meet, who won that big race there, and finishing third was Ribchester, who won Wednesday's first race. Had both of those horses, so this horse just had a decent, ninth place finish against a lot tougher horses, not facing as tough today, and plus that was the horse's first start since the 26th of September at Newmarket. 6 furlongs in Juddmonte Middle Park Stakes. Horse finished second by half length. He just basically was second that day. It wasn't a bad second place finish. He's back to the distance where this horse really runs great. And then at Hurricane Island on August 9th in the Keeneland Phoenix Stakes, finished third by 2 1/4 lengths, losing to Air Force Blue in Washington D.C. You just need a little more that day. I think this horse should have a great run today. Washington D.C. is in this race, who is a very incredible horse as a second, I don't have Washington D.C. on this ticket. 8 to 1. He's been running some good races in the past, but I like to I budget my ticket to how much money I have, and he would be the fourth horse on the list. You know, so it's a very weird horse. He's been running decent this year, but I think when he's going to face the ground today, I don't know if he's going to like it. I think he's done better over a firmer kind of ground. He won a race last year, Royal Ascot, Washington D.C., but I don't think the ground's going to be to his liking personally. That's why I don't have him here. I might be screwed also with this one. So to cap my best race number 3 from Royal Ascot, it's the 340 post times Commonwealth Cup. Going to go to the one horse, Baratino. Going to put this horse into an exact key. Going to go 1 with a 3, 10, 12 for a dollar exact key. It's going to cost you $3. So now let's get on to race number 4, the 420 post time. It's the feature of the day, or the co-feature behind the Commonwealth Cup. It is the Coronation Stakes Fillies Group 1 horses here, going for a purse $588,000 for 3-year-olds. Fillies only, traveling a mile. 13 horses ahead of them, and it's a very wide open race, I think. Also, I found my way to the 8 horse, who is Nathra for Frankie Dettori and John Gosden, owned by Mr. Abdullah. So yeah, I'm gonna put this horse into an exact key. Gonna go 8 with the 1569. 8 with the 1569 for a dollar exact key. It's gonna cost you $4 to play this one. But number 8, Nathra, 5 to 1. Frankie Dettori. Last time out there, ran at Deauville in France, a mile in the Prix des Pouliches Philly Stakes. My French is horrible, so just pardon what I just said. So just remember that. This horse was second by length that day. It was a decent second place finish. Couldn't catch the winner. Start 4 that was May the 1st in the 1,000 guineas at Newmarket. This horse finished 5th by 6 1/4 lengths. Again, he just needed a little bit more ground. Again, running the mile today, it's a little bit of question. I think this horse will run better at a mile and a quarter, personally. But let's see if this horse could get the mile today. This horse won a race on April 12th at Newmarket, 7 furlongs in the Gwyn Stakes, Neil Gwyn Stakes. Horse won by 2 1/4 lengths, was a favorite, and just really won easy off the layoff. I think this horse will run. Like I said, the distance is a bit of a problem, but this horse has proven himself over very soft ground. So I'm going to go with this one. So to recap my bets for the Coronation Stakes from Royal Ascot, I'm going to go with the 8 horse Nathra. Going to put this horse into an exact key. Going to go 8 with the 1569 for a dollar exact key. It's going to cost you $4. So now let's get on to race number 5. The 5th race, the 5 o'clock post time, is the Duke of Edinburgh Stakes, going for a purse $117,500. It is for 3-year-olds and upwards here. Traveling a mile and 1/2 on the turf. 22 horses, 20, 21, and 22 are all swells or reserves. They'll go into the race with one of the horses scratched. So basically, we'll have a field of 19 horses traveling the 2,400 meters. And, I found my way. As a top selection, I found a horse, the 6 horse quarterback, a German bred horse. Going to put this horse into an exact key. Going to go 6 with the 1-3-18 for a dollar exact key. It's going to cost you $3. But number 6 quarterback at 20 to 1, Pat Dobbs on this one. This horse hasn't started since March, basically, in Dubai at Maidan. A mile and 3/4 in Nat Al Sheba Trophy. This horse finished 7th by 6.5 lengths that day. I think that extra, I don't know, what are they running today? That extra 3 furlongs, really, I didn't, agree with the horse. or 2 furlongs, excuse me. I think this horse is a better mile and a half runner. Then I made on a mile and a half in a handicap. This horse finished fifth by 3.5 lengths. Was up there. Just need a little extra kick that day, I think. Then I made on a mile and a half. This horse finished third by half a length and an all-out finish at 16-1. He's been running some decent races. He's been finishing third, but he's been up there near the finish both of those starts. If he gets a clean trip, watch out for this horse to really close at the end of the race. This horse went last season at Newmarket, October 31st, Newmarket mile and quarter listed stakes. Horse is second by 1.5 lengths. Just need a little extra ground going that mile and a quarter. I think he's going to get it. He should really like the distance. 20-1, great priced on this one. So I'm going to put this 4-year-old colt into my as a top selection. So to recap my bets for the Duke of Edinburgh Stakes, the 5 o'clock post time from Royal Ascot. Going to go to the 6-horse quarterback. Going to put this horse into an exact key. Going to go 6 with the 1-3-18 for $1 exact key. Going to cost you $3. So now let's get on to the final race on today's program. Race number 6 from Royal Ascot, the 5:35 post time. It's the Queen's Vase Stakes, the listed stakes here. Class 1 horse is going for a price of $132,500. It's for only 3-year-olds here. Field of 19 3-year-olds traveling 2 miles, and it's a very wide open race. I found my way to a 5-1 shot here. Number 12, Armito at 5-1. I'm going to put this horse into an exact key. Going to go 12 with the 6-9-18 for $1 exact key. It's going to cost you $3. But number 12, Armito, German bred horse here. Again, like the horse I have in race 5 or the 5 o'clock post time. Last time out, ran a good one on the 20th of May. A mile and 3/8 in the listed stakes. Horse finished third by a length. I think this horse needs the extra, the 2 miles really helped this horse. He should really do well with it. Start for that was at Chepstow on the 5th of May, mile and a half in the Group 3 Chester Vase. Horse finished third by 7 lengths. Again, this horse needs the extra round. He's getting it today for the first time, going the 2 miles distance, which should really help. And then last year, Saint-Cloud made his last start on November the 1st at Saint-Cloud and the Critérium de Saint-Cloud. This horse finished 7th by 14 lengths. It was a very good race for the 2-year-olds at the end of the year. Again, he's facing a lot tougher that day, and he needed the extra ground. Just noting something, that was a race for 2-year-olds going a mile and a quarter. Most horses in America don't go over a mile and 16th in their 2-year-old season. You have a few mile and 1/8 races like the Remsen Demoiselle Stakes here in New York at a mile and 1/8 for 2-year-olds. But abroad in different countries, like in England and France, you have horses going a mile and a quarter at the end of the year, which is pretty spectacular. Most horses in America don't even go a mile and a quarter because they're afraid, the American breeders. But that's something I like about European style races. You have longer distance races. But I think this horse should really do well with the 2-mile distance. Top selection here. So to recap my bets for the Queen's Vase, the 5:35 post time, race 6 from Royal Ascot. Going to go to the 12-horse Armito. Going to put this horse into an exact key. Going to go 12 with the 6-9-18 for $1 exact key. It's going to cost you $3. So good luck to all, and follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections. And remember to please join me tomorrow for the final day of racing from the Royal Ascot meet. Good luck to all.